Hello everybody, I've just finished the last Archon quest of Natlan, and the only thing I'm going to say about the quest is absolute cinema. This is an absolute cinema. I'm going to say it is an absolute cinema, and as you can see, I've got my Mavuika, but we're going to talk about it later. So from the start, I'm going to say that this video contains spoilers for the next Archon quest, and I am right now recording this before doing Mavuika's story quest and Citlali's tribal quests. So I may not know a lot of things, but I warned you. Okay, so let's start. So what am I going to say is, look, remember the blazing flint ore? I was right. Well, kind of right. So, remember the last video, the first part of my account reviewing, I said that this blazing flint ore is for travelers' constellations, 6 blazing ores, 6 tribes, and 6 constellations, right? Well, I was right, but partially. While doing the Archon quest, the game has already gave us the 6 constellations, which is cool, which is amazing, I'm going to say it. But blazing flint ore. But I thought, what does the blazing flint ore do? So, if you still don't know what to do with the blazing flint ore, I'm going to show you. So, there is an actual teleport in here. So, I'm going to show you. After doing the Archon quest, of course, you already know that our favorite Capitano has sacrificed himself for Nalan's greater good, right? So, okay, let me just 1 second. So, remember the place where Capitano is actually? Yeah. So, it's already on the map. So, you need to just press this button and you will get teleported right here at this area. Now what you're going to do is go straight down. As you see, it's already some familiar places, right? This is, oh my god, okay. As the way you go down, oh my god, what the fuck just happened? Okay, I think there's some things I still don't know about the traveler, but I'm going to continue. So this is the place where Capitano actually sacrificed himself. So you have to go there and throw the primal fire. You need to press this button and this pretty cool cutscene, I guess. Yeah. Of Capitano sacrificing himself, and the only one you need to come with is the traveler with the pyro element. So this is only after completing the Archon quest. This will work only after completing the Archon quest, and they will show you a thing. 1 second. Buttons offer, and this is where you're going to offer your blazing flint ore. As you can see, there's blazing flint ore, and once you offer them, you get an additional constellation, aka like if you say a power-ups. Those power-ups will affect your game and affect your gameplay, and the Pyro Traveler will become more stronger if you say so. So right now we only have the 5 of the blazing flint ore, just because there isn't, like, the only tribe that is not out yet is Iansans, which is we're going to wait and do the reputation quest to get it, and finally ascend our traveler to Godheart or something. I don't know, but it seems like it makes them a lot stronger. I'm going to show you how. Well, actually, I don't really know how it works. I just trying to understand things. As you see, there's a second section to the constellations. So there we have, when a posting of the Lord enrolled primal fire inherited by the Gaisilo Gaisitofov, well, the blazing thunderstone or scorching tree soul. Okay, you understand. I can't read this whole thing. You understand. This is the first part, the initial, constellation, and this is the second part, which gives you some kind of bonus, like let's take more, and the active character deals 6% increased damage. The same thing, AoE Pyro. So initially, our traveler becomes quite strong, which is absolutely something. And if I'm being honest, there's, oh my goodness gracious, I never knew there was a lot of the freaking traveler stuff, if I'm being honest. Wow. About taking a break and thing. Okay, look. This is the story, right? Okay, story 1, story 2. For some reason, we still don't have the other stories, which is okay, understandable. But one thing I wanted to see happen is a Fatui. You remember that every Fatui Harbinger they have like about this, about that, about this. So because of the recent situation, I want to know Arlecchino's opinion about the captain. He's very powerful, and that power comes with a high level of responsibility. However, I believe him to be someone who's worthy of respect and independent of the power he holds. So I don't think it actually changed, but it is quite accurate for our Capitano, which is, wow, love it, amazing. Which, oh my god, there was so much stuff, like Capitano sacrificing himself, which I think I knew it was coming. And Mavuika said that after they fought, the first act of Archon quest, after they fought, Capitano actually said no to Tarita to bringing the freaking Gnosis, aka he actually rejected the whole thing, and plus we get the wings, very amazing. But it is absolutely something, if I'm being honest. And I have Mavuika, boom, I slapped her with some random artifacts that I had, and Constellation C0, and max talents for now. And yeah, if I'm being honest, it is something. I haven't finished most of the stuff that requires with the Arlecchina, Mavuika, Social Moments, Lali, Chaska, Ororon, Molani, Kinichker, Kachina, and Varessa. Okay, I have no idea who's Varessa. Oh, Aoife, nice. The captain. About the 7. Oh, this is going to be actually pretty interesting. Complete the instant the Ode of Resurrection. I already did the Ode of Resurrection, haven't I? But the only quest that is left for us to do that is about Mavuika and the whole Natlan is her story quest. Of course. Her story quest. Well, now I still haven't finished the story quest. As you see, it is at the start. So I think I'm going to finish it somewhere tomorrow, today. We'll see. We'll see about that. And we also have the Tribal Chronicles with Citlali, which again, I haven't finished as well. But it's good to know that you finally have some freaking content going on, you know? But why do I feel like I'm going to skip most of this Lali's story quest, because I'm not really interested in her story. And even though she's like more than 200 or 300 years old, I think I'm going to just skip them all. If I'm being honest, this is going to be some kind of rant, or maybe a lot of people won't agree with me on that part, which is I'm 100% sure. But I think Hoyoverse is hella fan servicing with Sitlali, which is okay. Sure, like, okay, you already know that happened, and we already know that Sitlali has a massive crush on Traveler, blah 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 blah. We already know that. It's not a secret. It has never been a secret. As they show it, which is something, which is I'm quite shocked about that. But I'm not really interested in. I think they will do the same thing with her story quest. So I cannot, say much, and I still don't have the, even if they won't do the fan servicing or the thing they might do on her story quest, I don't think I will still listen to it or do it, but I will try to understand the story or the thing they want us to understand with Sitlali. And okay, next is about this thing. About this. So the recent story Archon quest, we got it. We actually got it. So during a completed regional quest of Nazlan. So character level up materials, I think that it is, but I don't think I'm going to use the Pyro Traveler that much. If seeing me having a lot of good pyro characters like Arlecchino, Mavuika, Yanfei, she's good, okay? You cannot say no to me. I love Yanfei. But as I said, this is right now my initial opinions before completing all these quests, and wow. And very interesting how I haven't really talked about the Archon quest itself. I mean, I did. I did like slap few things here and there, but not in initial thought or not in the way that I want to express it. So let's go to the place that is actually connected with the Archon quest, if I'm saying this right. So okay. Where was it? Okay, if I'm not mistaken, it is right here. So after completing the Archon quest, you already know that they made a memorial, which is absolutely sad. But the most sad thing that is the traveler not asking questions. Did not ask questions about her sibling to Mavuika. Even though we already know that Archons may not give us much information about our sibling, it's still sad to see that Traveler herself did not ask any questions about that. Even Paimon, I thought Paimon will just like, oh yeah, Paimon thinks blah 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 blah, but even Paimon did not say anything about that. Which she's like a number one person to Traveler and cares about her so much. Oh my god, also Paimon during the Archon quest cutscene, it was so cute. Oh my god, I love Paimon. I've never actually hated Paimon, if that is crazy, but I've never hated her. I always thought that Paimon was a pretty cool character, even though some people may think she is kind of annoying, but she's fine. She just cares about the Traveler, it seems like. Okay, seems like I cannot find the place where they put the memorial, which is... okay. Sure. I'll find it eventually, okay? I'll find it eventually. Oh my god. Okay. Renova. One of the shades of death of the primordial. Oh my god, she she kind of freaked me in kind of a good way, if you understand. I kind of got freaked out of on Nalan's story quest, which is after seeing Renova, of course, the huge eye, like the black red eye in the sky. For some reason, I remembered Arlecchino because she is some. I don't know how is she like resembling with all of those things. I cannot say. But as I said, Renova looked absolutely amazing. Even though we didn't see how Renova actually looks, but the huge eye in the sky, that freaked me out, but I love it. But I absolutely love it. What do you want me to fight? Oh, I understand now. Okay, time to change my party because my boy ain't going to fucking kill that one. I think that is my initial thoughts about the Archon quest. It is absolute cinema. It is an absolute cinema. Everyone is going to agree with me. I really hope. And if I'm going to rate this Archon quest on a scale, then I think it's going to be a solid 9 out of 10. We got teased that we're going to get fucking Sitlali? Okay, Skirk in 5 point something updates. I have no idea what updates, and of course I'm following leaks, but leaks haven't said anything, and I have no idea about all of that. So I'm going to wait, I guess, and actually farm primo gems, but I'm going to say in the future patches, because this patch 5.3 I'm already going for Arlecchino's signature weapon, which I know it may be a bit stupid, but I have Arlecchino and I love Arlecchino, so I will get Arlecchino's weapon. Solid Archon quest, love it, amazing. I think I said that for hundreds of times, but I'm going to say it again, it was good. So I will be back after completing Mavuika's story quest and Sitlali's because I need to. See ya. Okay, I absolutely love it when my recordings fail in the midst when I'm talking. Thank you. I absolutely love it. So as I was talking, I just finished the Archon quest story quest of Mavuika and ascended her to level 80. And now I need to ascend her to level 90, which makes her crit damage for 200. Wow, I've never seen that in my whole entire life. I think Mavuika is going to be absolutely goated. She doesn't even has her full artifact set, which is wow. Okay, but about the story quest of Mavuika. Look, at first I thought that little child was actually going to. I thought like Genshin just somewhat made it a whole as the first Pyro Archon, a child who slayed the dragon, the one who like literally made a deal with the freaking one of the shades of the primordial one. Which is crazy. I thought that was true. I thought that whole child, but in the end, Shabalanki was actually just borrowing one of this little guy's body. So, okay, good. That is okay. For some reason I thought that this guy it was actually Shabalanki, but I think this little guy is going to be the future Pyro Archon, because look, I just see it, and you know, if you see it you will understand it, okay? If you understand it, you understand. If you don't, then okay. But I just see that he might be the next Pyro Archon after Mavuika, so that's kind of it. Okay, the place I was left out, or I don't know. So, the story quest was pretty cool, and the most interesting part that I actually saw Monsu, or the body that was Shabalanki, who was bearing for a day, which I thought was a bit funny. because I found him before everyone else found him, which is okay. Alright, I see it. Oh god, I have so many fucked up artifacts. But okay. Look, I really liked the story quest. Of course, there were some random places that I did not understand why or how, but it was pretty cool, I must say. It was pretty cool, and I do agree, it was absolutely amazing. And oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Well, I'm going to see you after I will fight this thing for the first time as a weekly boss. See ya! This was something. Don't look at my party members. They are fine. They're just resting, you know. They're just resting. So the fight was pretty fine. It was a bit tough, but it's bearable. It was bearable. It wasn't that annoying as the freaking narwhal. I hate the narwhal. If you know. If you don't know, then oh my goodness gracious, what the fuck? Why it is locking it? I still do not understand what's locking it. This is not very cool. Okay, what do we also get? Do we get a stream solvent? No, but we also get 3 of the stuff we actually needed, which is pretty good. See, I've successfully leveled up her talents from 6th to 7, 8, which is cool, and I need to farm a bit more, but it's alright. I can do that again next week, I guess. And ascending her, well, sure, it's no problem. I don't see a very big problem, except for my Mora. For my Mora count, I haven't seen my Mora count this low for a very, very long time. So I would also need to do some more farming and to finally level this freaking weapon. What day is it? It is... okay, let me see. Tuesday, Friday, Sunday. Today is Saturday. Great, today's Saturday. Again, I won't be able to level this thing up. Okay, alright. Alright, I see this thing, so it seems like the only thing left for me to do is farm her boss things and get her some approachable artifacts and level up and her talent, seems like. And so that is the main plan. The build I'm right now reckoning is this. I put the stuff I had, so here you go. Flower, feather, sands, goblet, and circlet. Circlet isn't that good, but I saved it just because it has like crit damage and some crit rate. And oh god, okay, this is not the best as well, but crit damage would be much more better for her right now, even though I have a lot of crit damage circlets. Or maybe what I thought, but this is the thing I'm right now running her with, so this is the stats are looking pretty nice. I'm not way too worried about crit rate because, well, artifacts, the 4-piece obsidians give you like what, 40+% of crit rate. Yeah, I don't think I'll have any problem with crit rate nor crit damage. Yeah, 40% when you trigger a Night Soul. So about the Pyro Traveler, to be honest, I'm kind of having faith in Pyro Traveler, as right now Pyro Traveler is kind of good, if you're going to say that. I'm going to be switching her weapons with some other stuff, if I'm being honest, like this, like Sacrificial Sword for some energy recharge. And attack will be nice, but it seems like something can be improved during this whole thing. Something can be improved. Like if I put her like 4-piece plume, 4-piece like freaking Arlecchino set, yeah. But right now my traveler is right like this, plus I haven't even leveled up her talents. So yeah. If I'm going to be honest, I think I'm going to be taking Traveler as a support for Mavuika for the Pyro Resonance and some things that she may do. Like Traveler has 29 soul points, AoE Blazing, and Elemental. So I think I'm going to use her as the support or sub DPS, some kind of a thing like that. So we'll see. I don't know what I'm going to do right now, but a lot of things and stuff. Plus, I just want to flex over you with something about this hero Minecraft. Blah 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 blah. 1927 people. So far, I've seen a lot of people actually having a lot of people like dead, a lot of NPCs dead. Of course, there are some NPCs that should be dead by canon, and you cannot help it. It's like people like Kuichi, Vichama, and some other people. But I think I'm going to be ending this whole review kind of thing. The Natlan arc was pretty good. I like the Natlan arc, but Fontaine still will be my favorite because Fontaine has my heart. It's solely my opinion and things I kind of think of, so please don't attack me in the comments or anywhere else. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I see you very soon. Bye bye.